Because I'm made of slime. And slimes are the most flexible, everyone knows that.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm flexible. Oh god damn it, I have to make a tweet of this. Oh shit, wrong position of characters. There we go.
Let's see. Self-promotion. What are the trying to find? Game announcements.
Wah! Streaming
Hub and
before I
channel.
leave for my trip. Streaming with at Empress, Roth, and at Burn Daily with
Golly.
I very much half-assed my Twitter post.
a special guest Phoebe. And then I do a tweet.
Tweet.
And then I self-promo myself at... I'm just gonna self-promo at the Valley Coven Room. That's about the only room I do it na.
I really want to throw Lolorito into a river.
Don't we all? Isn't that the dream of every person?
Just like pick up the pick up the Lalafell, into the river they go.
I've seen online Lalafell description. No, don't treat us as babies. We're just a different kind of fantasy dwarves. Heck, Bart.
Heckin'.
I thought the discourse was that they were papodos, so it's okay to eat them.
Heck, Bart?
No, they're soccer balls. You're supposed to kick them.
But isn't it in lore they're actually eaten by birds?
Something like that, yeah. It's probably very insensitive to tell if they're eatable.
Foxy Fox plays as a Lalafell.
Naspin?
Yeah.
How far can you throw Nespin?
You don't throw Nespin. You pick Nespin up and you cuddle.
Okay, but how far could you throw them in the hypothetical?
I know
You know, because of the implication.
Oh, Vivi, did you see the 5-man band breakdown I did?
Yes.
Were you happy with what I gave you?
The brawn? You know, part of me wants to protest, but at the same time I can't in good faith do that.
Yeah, you're strong.
I am. It is true.
You're going to say, I don't wanna be the blonde and beat up Roth.
I don't want to be the brawn. Beats you up. Puts you in a headlock. I'm not the brawn. Say I'm not the brawn.
The buffet short stack bunny.
The fuck you say about me?
No, I love you all.
You're chubby, you're fat.
Hold on a second, I'm taking my shirt off.
No!
And I can say that because I'm not streaming yet.
Oops, I'm streaming already.
Alright, I am streaming, but I'm not actually on camera yet. Oh, I know.
We're already streaming.
I thought you were streaming because you put up the starting soon screen.
It's okay.
I'm streaming, but
that I need to change my panties because they got really sweaty and it was gross.
I actually just turned the mic on.
Rob, how long until you start selling Gamer Girl bathwater?
I'd buy that.
Gross.
Ami is the same.
Alright, everyone. Also, yes, Amy would 100% buy that. Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? We're back with more Final Fantasy because I am addicted.
Hello!
Put on some clothes.
Fernia. I'm here.
Hello, I'm Annie.
I'm a Fernia.
Hey.
Okay.
And I'm Vivi, and I'm running late. I'm late for a very important date.
Oh, you do actually have a pocket watch, don't you? You got it for your birthday.
Yes, I do.
You could be the White Rabbit.
You guys
It
all
could
have
be.
the cool stuff. Wow. I don't have cool toys.
It's a pocket watch isn't a toy.
Accessories.
A pocket watch is an accessory to look stylish and style
Honey.
your enemies. Yeah.
My alarm's going off. Can you go turn that off?
Mine might be going off at any point now.
Kadoosh.
Amy calls me a short stack bunny, and I'm taller than all of you combined.
Oh yeah, well let's talk about it. How tall are you?
Me?
How tall are you?
In game or IRL?
IRL.
IRL? I'm about 6 foot.
What the fuck?
You are actually taller than all of us.
I'm 5'4".
I am 5'10". And Fernia is probably about 5'11".
I am 6 foot. Thank you.
Oh, I'm small.
And cute.
Oh.
I'll just be the tallest of us.
No, you might actually be fighting Vivi for tallest.
Oh no. I can't flex on you.
However, I can flex
Oh,
on you
you're tall, huh?
I got muscles.
I'm
Yeah, Vivi's
going
tall
to-
and strong, so she can flex on you.
No.
I can't like narrowly stretch her profile image. It's annoying. Ah.
Well, anyways, are we all ready for Pharaoh Series?
Hold on, I'm going to unlock the crystal tower.
Crafting some mithril ink, so you give me a moment.
Well, while you all do that, I will go.
Oh yeah, anyway, hello chat. I'm streaming before my trip tomorrow. I'm gonna be gone for 5 days. I'm gonna be sad. I know I've gone on longer without streaming, but it's still gonna be sad.
We're all gonna miss her, but I hope you have a good time.
I hope so too. Actually, all I'm looking forward to is the food.
Take
I have actually lost track of which quest is the Crystal Tower one.
It's the one in Mordona.
No, I'm somewhere down the quest chain. I don't know where.
Legacy of Alag.
No, I'm somewhere down the quest chain, and I don't know
Someone
where.
talks about Aether Sands. Does that help? Do you feel helped by my advice?
No, I usually don't feel helped by your advice. Actually, I feel the opposite.
Wow, I see how things are. I will
Hope.
have to retract my assistance.
Cope, seethe, cope, seethe, cope, seethe.
Cope and seethe.
That's vitality, that's not the
Oh, here it is. Performance for the ages.
I like how I'm the heart in the 5-man band.
You are the heart.
Oh,
And I steal hearts.
oh,
You!
that will make me a
Watch
nobody.
out.
I mean a heartless.
Then you'll have to join the Council of 14.
No, it's Organization 13.
But we're
You'll
playing Final
have to
Fantasy
become
14.
the villains of Final Fantasy.
That's not. No, that's not.
That's not how that works.
Okay, so if someone becomes a heartless, if someone's like heart is like removed from their body, that heart actually becomes the heartless. If you have a strong will, your body it like keeps it going and you become a nobody. But not every nobody is part of Organization 13. You have to be a very strong-willed person to become a like nobody. And then if your nobody and your heartless are both destroyed, the original person comes back.
Hey, Roth, remember when you said you were going to have the Kingdom Hearts lore stream? You're doing it now.
I didn't agree to this!
We're having.
You're so evil, loving it.
Well, if any of you have questions about Kingdom Hearts, I guess now's the time to ask.
Okay, what are the
Why-
unborn?
Why didn't Mickey have a shirt on?
Mickey didn't have a shirt on because that is actually just how he is. If you look at it, like in every world of Kingdom Hearts, they are dressed like how they were in the original media that they represented. So Mickey like never wore a shirt, so like that's why he doesn't wear a shirt. It's actually weird that he sometimes does wear a shirt. That's because he's a Keyblade wielder, so he has the capability to travel between worlds, so he would experience other cultures.
Wait a minute, but Donald and Gooby in the opening cutscene of KH1, they were wearing like royal attire.
Yes, because okay, so long ago, before the Great Keyblade War, we will get to it.
You've started this. Which one of you do I have to, fight now that you've started this chain of events?
Oh my god, I love you so much. You are so cute.
You're so cute when you're nerding out.
So, what is the chain of memories, and how long is it?
Where the fuck is
Hold on, one question at a time. So the worlds used to all be connected, and you could travel between worlds as you wanted to. This is something that we see happen in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Like, just anyone could travel between them, and they were actually sealed off, and people were trapped in their worlds. So some people do know about other cultures, and like, you could apparently take a spaceship between them. That's some Kingdom Hearts 1 weirdness. So the next question was Chain of Memories.
What is the chain of memories in universe? What's the chain of memories?
It is not a literal chain.
Why isn't it a literal chain?
I can actually explain this one if you'd like.
Oh no!
I'd rather be... Actually, you know what? Go ahead, Vivi.
Okay, so the chain of memories is basically just your memories visualized as a chain because they are all linked.
Is that
Sort of. So, in Chain of Memories, it is a story about Asora's chain of memories actually being manipulated by Naminé and the land that never was, or Castle Oblivion. That's it. As you ascend through the tower, you have a
Castle Oblivion, the thing I definitely recognize from beloved Disney franchises.
Wait a minute.
So Castle Oblivion is part of the world that never was, and that's because it was never actually a piece of Disney media. It's basically an unformed world.
It's
Okay, so
it's where they dumped the Final Fantasy
Is
characters.
Oswald in the land that never was?
Oswald was, so he is not in the world that never was. Also, if I remember,
He was?
if I remember right, the world that never was built on top of another world. I don't know if any specifics there. Are we doing this dungeon or not?
I don't know, I'm ready.
I'd like to.
I'm doing
Whatever, yeah.
I'm doing the the crystal chain quest thing.
Uh-oh, one of us isn't ready. Looks like we're going to have to put out the punishment tray!
I'm
Amy,
ready
tell me when you're ready. Okay.
So question time.
Yes, ask any question about Kingdom Hearts. I will even ask why Roxas and Ventus look the same.
Why?
Okay.
What are the unborn, or are they called the birthless, or the
What are the what again?
So like I know there's three kinds of Kingdom Hearts enemies: heartless, nobodies, and that third one that are basically people who were never born.
I actually don't know what you're talking about.
I think it's in Kingdom Hearts where you played the blue-haired girl.
That is Birth by Sleep. Those are not the unborn. Those are the, what are they called? The vets? They're called something. I don't remember what they are right now.
Okay, important question.
Hey.
If Ami runs in front of me, does that make her the tank?
No, it makes her dead.
Ah,
I'm gonna keep going around the corner. So, The Muppets is now owned by Disney, I think.
Oh,
I think it was always owned by Disney, actually.
They were
Wait.
always owned by Disney? I'm
Weren't
pretty
they?
sure, I'm
Wait.
pretty sure they
No, I
bought,
think.
Workshop.
Well, they weren't originally. At
Yeah,
one
Disney
point.
bought them up. So,
But yes, theoretically, we could have any Disney media inside of a Kingdom Hearts game.
wait, doesn't Disney
So-
own Family Guy?
Including Star Wars.
following that question, and I don't care about Star Wars, following that question, is my original suspicions about Organization 13 all being Muppets canon?
They are not Muppets because when they pull the hood down sometimes, and they are not Muppets when they do. They're nobodies.
Well, I mean, if Kermit pulled down his hood, I'm sure there'd be a smaller Kermit. And
No, you would see a hand, dummy.
like it was. Oh, yeah. These things get back up on me, so you gotta watch yourself.
Wow. Anyway,
Also, there's a lot of dodging in this dungeon. I think I should warn you.
He's gonna be spending most of it as a corpse like he's on me, so it's fine. But what I'm saying is I think I'm onto something.
You are not.
I think I'm onto something with all of this.
They're not Muppets.
So I don't think that the members of Organization 13.
I don't know.
However, I think the Muppets could form an Organization 13.
I don't actually believe so.
Why not?
They just have to become nobodies, right?
I mean,
Well, if they essentially they would have to die, and I don't think we've actually seen a canon character become a no we have because Jafar became a Heartless if I remember right.
what? Didn't he become a genie?
okay, so if I push Kermit off the roof.
If you killed Kermit,
If I push him off the roof and his felt leathery body perishes, he could become a Heartless.
so he would die. He would become like his heart would become a Heartless, and if he had a strong enough will, he'd be a nobody. If he has an even stronger will, he could become a self-aware nobody like those in Organization 13.
Wait a minute.
Think
So
about it for a
Sora
moment, right?
Sora was a nobody in Kingdom Hearts 1,
No, not in Kingdom Hearts 1.
but he got his heart pulled out.
Oh, yes, that's what you mean. Yeah, in Kingdom Hearts 1, Sora does become a Heartless, and his nobody actually does form, and that's Roxas.
Okay, so
And that is actually a major, important character.
follow-up question to all of this, though.
Hehe.
If you
Okay?
think about it, the Muppets have already had, like, their chest torn out or something like that, right? Because otherwise, how are you supposed to Muppet them?
Well, we have not seen puppets. Fuck, get out.
Ouch. If you
Backboard?
don't have a heart to begin with, can
The heart is not a literal heart.
Okay. So it could just be your spirit is broken.
But so there is your literal heart, and there is essentially the metaphorical heart. The metaphorical heart is what connects you to friends. It's what all of that stuff.
Okay, you guys just keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, you're dead?
No, I killed him.
No, you're not.
No, we
You're not. I killed him first.
No, I killed him
You're not
first.
dead, we kill him.
I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3 yet, but the toys from Toy Story are there, and I guarantee you they have hearts, even though they would be constructs.
Does the toys that Sid have put together have a single heart or multiple hearts?
Wait a
Are
minute.
they... Are they...
It is generally much easier to understand Kingdom Hearts if you just replace the word hearts with souls.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna still follow this because now I'm super curious. Do the weird chimeras that Sid created in Toy Story 1 have multiple souls or a single soul?
I am going to say a single soul because all the toys are already constructs.
You know,
but
you know what I think? You know what I think they would have? I think they would have a single soul that forms from multiple souls.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to go with
then-
Lily's answer.
Then what happens to the limbs? And
Oh,
parts of the limbs
so they're
that are not
like
in
gems
their
from
body?
from Steven Universe. They fusion dance.
Oh, you think
Oh,
that you
Roth.
compare? Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. I follow. This one just doesn't seem that hard. You haven't lost yet.
Yeah, and I was
Well,
distracted from
well,
Kingdom
we
Hearts.
can't-
I say as I'm absolutely bleeding a crippling amount of health out of my body. This one doesn't seem too hard. Yeah, start dodging.
Next question.
Rod. Is Donald and Gooby plot significant?
Yes.
Why did they stop putting Final Fantasy characters in?
They never stopped.
Okay, what was the last Final Fantasy character they put in?
So the most recent Kingdom Hearts game I've played has been Dream Drop Distance, and in that it's not Final Fantasy characters, but it's instead the World Ends With You characters.
That's
So
not it.
is the world ends with you canon to the Final Fantasy?
No, I know.
Can we find 2B?
I know my
inside
Final
Kingdom
Fantasy.
Hearts?
Yeah, that is the wrong thing.
Can we find 2B inside Kingdom Hearts because they've been in Final Fantasy XIV? And not inside in the universe of the Final Fantasy.
Well, we have not seen Kingdom Hearts crossover with Final Fantasy XIV yet.
Okay,
And
no,
so from my understanding, my understanding of Final Fantasy is that there are essentially 3 different worlds Final Fantasy rotates between that the games are all set in. So it's not like each numbered entry is its.
you
know,
don't understand the Final Fantasy.
Rod, you know I'm kinda the Final Fantasy expert in the group.
Yes.
I am also a Final Fantasy expert.
Yeah, I'm telling Roth, you're wrong.
Okay, never mind. Theoretically, yes, Nier Automata could cross over Kingdom Hearts, but they probably won't because of the Disney ties.
Okay. No, what I'm asking is...
But Yoko Taro has basically said, "I like money" when asked about yeah, he was asked like, "Oh, what game are you making next?" And he said, "I like money. I'll make whatever sells."
Okay.
So theoretically, they could organize getting the Automata into Kingdom
But
Hearts.
that's not what I was asking. What I was asking was... So the Kingdom Hearts universe has all of the media universes in it, including stuff that wasn't owned by Disney, but was later acquired by Disney.
Yes.
If there is a future in which Disney acquires a specific property, then that property is retroactively has always been in the Kingdom Hearts universe.
No, not always, because we do not know that not every. Because we don't know for a fact that they're all actually part of the world unless they're specifically said to.
Well, I can say that Kingdom Hearts is canon to the Final Fantasy universe because the Final Fantasy universe goes to the multiverse, so it's kind of like the thing.
Well, specifically, it has crossed over with Final Fantasy 7 and 8.
Well, yeah, no,
Wait,
I'm
also 9
saying that
and 10.
because it has crossed over with one Final Fantasy property, it crossed over with all the Final Fantasy properties, just by how Final Fantasy works.
Hey, Rain, I'll feed my sweet tooth here in a second.
So, can I answer that question actually? So, the versions of Cloud and Leon and all those characters that exist in Kingdom Hearts are different from the Final Fantasy ones.
Which makes me think, what's the point? It's not the same character.
Well, no. It's a different shard of like the multiverse. I don't remember what Final Fantasy calls the shards of the multiverse.
There were the shard that the Final Fantasy characters came from was Hollow Bastion, and that's its own separate world from the rest of the games. But it's basically
Also, Sephiroth is there. You can fight Sephiroth.
Does he have that significance?
No.
Sort of, because Cloud has plot significance.
Okay.
Cloud can never escape Sephiroth no matter what game he multiverses in.
Well, yeah, Sephiroth is his stalker boyfriend.
You know,
Okay, I think
that's the
we
funny
have to hit X in
part.
this one.
We have to hit eggs, but only specific eggs.
You know,
Specific X.
actually, that's kind of funny.
They'll like have an
Okay.
effect on them. If you break eggs,
You know-
like that one, that right there.
No,
Break
don't
that
break
egg.
little eggs.
Okay, so here's a funny story about Sephiroth and Cloud. So the thing is, in the original Final Fantasy VII, Sephiroth doesn't actually give much of a shit about Cloud. He was just a puppet to control. But because Cloud foiled his plans, in the sequel movie Advent
Hey,
Children,
there's some effects on those eggs behind you.
Do not, only break eggs that are about to hatch, because every egg broken makes the boss stronger.
so like the
boss
reason
pretty
is
weak right now,
so in Advent Children, Sephiroth comes back to the world. The reason being that he needed to focus on something that he hates so much that it would will him to come back. And as it turns out, he chose his hatred for Cloud. And that's how he became Cloud's stalker boyfriend. Because his hatred for Cloud is what allowed him to leave and return to the world.
Ow.
Okay, but I think we're getting off track from what I was saying. Bye, baby.
Ow.
Bye.
I'm just fighting this
Okay.
like bullets.
Time to solo this boss.
I'm still here, Vernia.
Okay, what did you want to ask, Pernia? I'm gonna eat my sweet tooth now. Oh,
More, but you literally, yeah, feed your sweet
Good
tooth.
job,
You
Tail.
literally didn't.
I'm eating a Frosty. That's my sweet tooth.
Is that so?
Yes.
Okay, so according to Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, every single story of Final Fantasy is an actual story that has been written and exists in some other worlds. And that's why all of the different games are just retellings of different versions of that Final Fantasy story.
Oh boy. Okay.
And then in Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, there's like the Dreamer who... Okay, it's complicated.
But yeah, so theoretically, any world can be in Kingdom Hearts, but unless we explicitly know for a fact it is, we can't really talk about it much.
No, what I'm saying is Kingdom Hearts is Final Fantasy.
Okay, whatever. That's nice.
Wow, okay, Vivi, you wanted to say something?
Okay, so the thing about Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, it is canonically considered to be the first game in the Evilly series of Final Fantasy games. It takes place before Final Fantasy XII, which takes place before Final Fantasy Tactics, right?
Evilise is like the consistent world of Final Fantasy.
There are two timelines inside Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. There's the timeline that the main characters are torn from, and there's the timeline in which Iblis is real.
My interpretation of that is that the main characters are from the real world, where Final Fantasy is a game series.
Is the one where they promote the game by Final Fantasy, the hit RPG game.
Ads.
I know.
And then they find a magic book that isekais them into Evilise. And then after that, Evilise becomes its own universe in its own pocket dimension, essentially.
Escapism,
That's
man.
a fast boss. Did that even have mechanics?
It did.
That boss essentially exists as a checkpoint.
Anyways, we're doing Kingdom Hearts today, so what's the next question?
Well, no. We're doing Final Fantasy. I'm having this discussion.
No,
we are having this discussion.
No.
This is very interesting.
We started Kingdom Hearts, we're going Kingdom Hearts.
This is
You
still
chose
Kingdom
this.
Hearts.
You chose
Kingdom
this.
Hearts.
No,
Right?
no, we're staying on Kingdom Hearts.
I'm trying to
Right?
explain that Kingdom
Yeah, Shamey?
So in Kingdom Hearts, does does Mulan know about Mickey Mouse?
One more time?
Does Mulan know about Mickey Mouse? What kind of question is that?
Mulan does not know Mickey Mouse because the worlds are sealed. You are forbidden from making the existence of other worlds known to the residents of that world.
Oh.
So can I take a moment to share a crack Kingdom Hearts theory of mine?
Sure.
Oh,
Can it also can you
I
hear
know
me?
there's one that was crawling on the ground. It's got me. Oh, thank you.
Vivi, go ahead.
So my crackpot theory is that I'm attacking you now because I got affected by the siren song. Crackpot theory is that all of the worlds in Kingdom Hearts are Disney worlds, correct? Well, most of them.
I'm trying to remember. I don't think we've seen a world that's Traverse Town is.
I intercepted her voice.
Okay.
Turns out I could do that.
Anyways, go ahead, Vivi.
Alright, so here's my crackpot theory. All of the Disney worlds take place in locations that are from our world. Like Tarzan is in Africa, Peter Pan is in Neverland / London, but it's originally in London, right? So the original world that existed before it got fractured was Earth.
Okay.
That's certainly a theory.
I want to kick back against this as a resident Neverland expert. Neverland is not in Europe.
No, she's talking about the part of the movie before they go to Neverland.
Yeah, but there's a bunch
London.
of stories in the Peter Pan book that take place in the Neverland. I know you're talking about the movie.
Peter Pan the movie and Peter Pan the book are distinct.
Okay.
I would think it's inaccurate to call them the same thing.
That's fair. I really do not want to consider all the different fairy tales that Disney has effectively held ransom.
Yeah,
Also, that can't be true because of Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6, if I remember right, appears in 3 somewhere?
Oh, right. It's in San Francisco.
Yeah, San Francisco, which... The existence of that implies so many issues.
wait.
Yeah, there are a lot of problems with San Francisco.
What about cars in Kingdom Hearts?
Okay, I'm very curious about the cars in Kingdom Hearts.
So in Kingdom Hearts 2, when they go to the Lion King world, Sora is a lion cub. So if the Cars movie exists, if there's a Cars world in Kingdom Hearts, when they go there, they would theoretically be cars. Maybe
Lucy
Sora's
car.
a motorcycle.
Donald car.
it's
Yeah, also the Little Mermaid world, because Sora is a shark mermaid, which is objectively cool.
Goofy's a turtle.
Donald's a mermaid, but with octopus tentacles, and Goofy's a turtle.
That's wild. Everything you just said is wild, because how does that feel? To transform into...
Well, that's part of the rule of you can't interfere, you can't...
I know, but like, how does it feel? Is it like Harley Quinn turning into a car?
Well, I mean, they never seem like... So here's the thing. In the Lion King world, there's not really an adjustment period where they have to get used to their new bodies. I think it is just an aspect of the world of they're instantly used to it.
So they don't go all Sonic Unleashed when they go to the Lion King world, struggling as their body morphs and transforms.
No, it is effectively an instant transformation.
Hey,
Wow.
so, you know, how about Remember Inside Out? What the fuck are they gonna be in Inside Out? They're just gonna be in the brain of one girl?
Inside Out probably doesn't exist in the Kingdom Hearts. I mean, it might
have
exist.
to.
Huh?
It can.
It's a Disney property.
Not every Disney property guarantee exists inside of Kingdom Hearts.
But imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like by that logic, Song of the South exists in Kingdom Hearts.
Why doesn't it
About
exist
that.
in Kingdom Hearts? No, I'm being real.
Elementals?
You gotta give me an argument. That's not. Yeah, elementals exist in the Wreck-It Ralph does.
Are we going? Are we going to Hullbreaker?
Just consider the horrible alternate universe where Song of the South exists in Kingdom Hearts.
Well, I mean, Song of the South is based off of, like, actual tales. Like, as many problems as that movie has, it is based off of, like, real, tales that were kind of adopted from African tales. The African American slaves, well, I guess they were just the African slaves at that time. Since their culture was effectively torn from them, they were thrown with a lot of other cultures. They came up with their own, folk tales to tell others of the plantations. And the stories in Song of the South are taken from those folk tales, but those folk tales were mangled by the people who wrote about it. So it's hard to tell if what we got was accurate. And Song of the South was objectively really bad for a lot of reasons that I'm not going to get into, but the tales in it were adapted from, like, real stories.
I didn't know that, and that's good to know.
Yeah.
So, what's the next question for Kingdom Hearts? Because this stream's gonna go wild.
Oh. I got a wild idea. You know, something... Disney is not making villains anymore. And you know what the big problem...
That is true.
And you know what the big problem with this that is?
Anymore?
Look, listen. They're not making good villains anymore. Or sometimes there's no villains at all. So...
Because twist villains are typically bad villains because they're just a different character post-twist.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Like, we're past the twist villain phase. We're now in the generational drama is the villain phase. So if Encanto is in Kingdom Hearts, do we beat up the Abuela?
No, because... No, that's not what would happen. What would actually happen is extreme negative emotions can actually attract heartless. So they will just bring out a powerful heartless. Because hold on. In the Alice in Wonderland world, the heartless is not based from the Red Queen. The heartless comes from the negative emotions.
Okay. You can send the ready check again on that email.
Oops, I'm loading. I'm loading.
So instead of beating up the Abuela, you'd beat up a bunch of random people. That's so much better.
No, because they don't necessarily attack, like, people.
Okay, but some of those heartless had to come from, like, grandmothers, maybe even babies. Babies are known for having wild emotional fluctuations, so what if...
Well, no, they came to feast on those.
Right.
But, like, if a grandmother died, then yes, she could be a heartless.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Canonically, some percentage of what we are fighting have to be grandmothers.
Yes, but it is actually a good thing to destroy the heartless. It is a good thing to destroy the heartless, because if you destroy the heartless and the nobody, you can actually bring them back to life.
So does that mean we can, like, do a troll logic, like, immortality trick, like, get old, become a heartless killer?
Well, you're not reborn young.
Okay, so, but, like, anytime we die, including, like, old age, like...
I don't think we've seen anyone die of old age.
Do we just have to be so resentful we
Also, when you say a heartless, like, a lot of the hearts go through Kingdom Hearts. There's specific rules that have to come.
What's Kingdom Hearts? Hold up! You can't just drop that on me.
Kingdom Hearts is the heart of all worlds. It is essentially a
Breeding ground of heartless.
Essentially, the Kingdom Hearts.
Freed me. I understand.
Kingdom Hearts is a mass of hearts, like people's hearts. then there's a bit like Organization 13 wants to control
There are
Kingdom
traps
Hearts.
on the ground, everybody. I only found out just now that there are traps on the ground.
Organization 13 wants to control Kingdom Hearts because if you
what the
control
fuck is
the
this
heart
mod?
of all worlds, you can control a lot of
The Hornet
people.
was attacking you because I stepped on the trap and y'all started attacking things I hadn't aggroed yet.
Really?
So,
Yes, Kingdom Hearts is a place that actually exists. It is a real thing.
I believe Kingdom Hearts is life.
Well, yes, Kingdom Hearts is a real thing because the world it's based on is our world.
No, Kingdom Hearts.
okay. So, if I take the key that unlocks everything, right? That's what those keys are, right? They unlock everything.
The Keyblades? Yes.
Every door or just everything?
So you can open locked chests with the Keyblade.
By
So,
taking it with your foot, yes, I understand.
I'm going to say that anything that has a actual, like, lock.
Okay, so
So
anything
even
that
a
has an
chastity
actual lock.
cage?
So if Phoenix Wright was in the Kingdom Hearts world,
Oh god.
So Cyclops are metaphorical. I would not say you could
they
unlock.
are not metaphorical. They're manifestations of magic power. His magic power is that he is able to open up Cyclops to people. It's not a metaphor, it's magic. They're real. So if Phoenix Wright had a Keyblade, could he just tap all of the magical locks that he sees? That's what I'm getting at.
No. Because those locks are representative
They're
of
not
something.
representative, they're real. He has a real power.
No, because he has to open. No, because as in those locks are representing things that people are trying to hide.
The amount of locks maybe represent how much they have to hide, but like, I'm trying to explain they're magical. If you can produce a magical lock, can you open it? If the answer is no, that you can't open a magical lock, right? And I want to keep someone with the Keyblade out, why don't I just make magical locks?
Well, that's the lock and key problem. We've talked about this.
Yeah. I'll just make the magical lock so it opens if you're like evil or something. I don't know.
Hackboard.
I'm going to pass on this question because we are now crossing over two very unrelated things for this question.
No.
I see how it is. We're not gonna answer this question because you're a coward. I get it.
I just don't know.
Okay.
Roth, you love brats, don't you?
I love brats, yes.
She fell for it.
Yes, she did.
Amy, you've been having a lot of
You're not fair.
questions, Amy.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to know why Sora's nobody and real self can exist at the same time?
Because he's in like the time
He's
capsule.
the protagonist.
No.
He's in that pod
No.
in Chain of Memories.
Back to Birth by Sleep.
Okay, which is, by the way, a wild name. None of the names in this game make sense.
Well, no, they make sense in the way of you have to like play through the game to figure it out.
They do not make sense from the perspective.
Please
of
have a Game
someone
Boy
who is
Advance or Chain
outside.
of Memories.
Please watch out for the chains on the floor. I'm contrast flying. I very nearly keep hitting them. I warned you about them. I just warned you about them.
Anyways, in Birth by Sleep, there is a keyblade wielder called Ventus. Ventus looks a lot like Sora. There's potential reasons for it. We are leaving it there.
There's a monkey at the end of this bridge.
Yes, we're gonna fight the monkey.
Yeah,
Ah.
but they're standing at the end of the bridge. They were scaring me.
So through the events of Birth by Sleep, which are not important to talk about right now, Roxas, his soul is essentially destroyed because half of it's ripped out. If he gets super aggro, hit a banana tree to make bananas drop.
Oh, this is such a fun book.
It'll say something in text. So, baby Sora like lends the strength of his heart to Roxas.
Okay, someone hit a banana tree.
Target is not read shit.
Yeah, it hit a banana tree.
Oops, I hit the ad instead of the banana tree.
Vivi's got it. So, and then like basically Roxas gets locked out of his own soul. It happens.
You get locked out of your own soul. Can you keep
Actually, Ventus. I went to Ventus.
Can you keyblade back
Shut
to
up.
your own soul?
I hate
without
when I
your
lock
lock
down
So, in the events of Kingdom Hearts 1, Sora removes his own part. It's a long issue. But a nobody forms. And
I'm targeted.
that nobody takes on essentially the body of Ventus and becomes Roxas. So even though Sora has turned back into into an actual person, the Roxas Ventus is basically powering Roxas.
Okay. So Roxas is
I didn't understand anything.
Wait, no, Ventus is a Duracell battery. Roxas is a bunny. I understand everything now.
I have a question, Roth.
Yes.
Is Sora's persona a lion?
Most likely the original
That was not a treasure coffer. That was a mimic.
Sora was originally going to be like a lion furry with a chainsaw blade.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you look at the concept art sometime for like Sora, he was gonna be like literally a lion cub, and his weapon was gonna be a chainsaw. It was so funny.
So why were they cowards? Why did they back off this decision?
If I had to guess, Disney wanted someone more. Either Disney or Square Enix wanted someone more human looking.
Okay, so this is a furry bad end in a metatextual sense.
I guess.
You know, the ironic thing is, he would have fit in better because he's hanging out with Donald and Goofy, poor old animals.
Wait, do you think that Donald Duck's persona is also a duck?
Wait, he becomes like a weird bird.
Are we talking about like Shin Megami Tensei persona?
Do you think no persona?
Oh, fursona.
Goofy.
I don't think furries have personas.
Why wouldn't they?
Goofy,
Because they already are a furry.
Okay, but
Can
what if
you-
they wanna
Does
be a
Donald
duck
Duck have a human sona then?
I mean, I'm sure
Donald
there's
Duck
one
might have a
that-
human sona. That is theoretically possible.
Okay, you know
Do
something
we
funny
want to
entered
even
my head?
about that?
So, when you said persona, and like Donald Duck and Goofy, I just imagine Goofy saying, persona! And then shooting his head.
That was a much better Goofy voice than I expected from Amy.
I try sometimes.
Okay, we're moving on to the next question.
Okay, what's the Greek world in Kingdom Hearts on plot significance?
Which world?
The Greek Hercules world. It just seems like a tournament. Or tournament scene.
In Kingdom Hearts 1, it is essentially just a tournament. It's more important in Kingdom Hearts 2 and beyond.
Okay.
And then in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, you actually interact with Zack from Crisis Core, question mark?
Wah, Zack the puppy.
Okay, so follow-up question. So now I'm curious about that. If Donald and Goofy go into the Hercules world, why don't they turn into humans?
Apparently for whatever reason, people think walking, talking ducks and dogs is not a problem. Maybe they see something else, like there's like a glamour or something.
It's Greek mythology. People turn into animals.
Yeah, that's also true. It is
So
just
I
Greek
figure,
mythology.
I accept that. But
Actually, I have
Sora goes to, canonically, what is the home of Goofy and Donald because they're in the DuckTales universe. Does
No.
Sora turn into a DuckTales?
No, because one, it's not the DuckTales universe, it's just the general Disney canon, like the same place Max is.
Oh
the
my
Goofy
God.
movies take place in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Does he turn into a duck or?
Get in. Not yet. I didn't mean yet.
I just got sucked in.
You got too close.
That's all right.
We're gonna die now.
We are.
No.
I think we're doing fine.
Anyway, a question. You know, it's a missed opportunity that the Mickey Mouse World isn't the House of Mouse.
Oh, I would love that, but no.
That would be
The House of
amusing.
Mouse. That's history. Okay, so everyone gets into one of these bubbles.
Yeah, get in one now.
No! No!
Tommy, you got into the wrong bubble.
No! Everyone I looked for got taken.
It happens sometimes.
It just happened.
I somehow I survived.
Anyways, no. My theory is there's a bit of a glamour going on that people don't really notice them like walking around being giant ducks. But the glamour can only go so far.
Well, no, there can't be a glamour because when you're in the
think
Lion King world,
No,
you
because-
at the speed of a lion.
No, because you can't glamour infinitely is my theory. Like this is a world of animals. You can't be walking around bipedal.
Wait, they can't carry any more Alabone Storm or something?
Yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna go with my theory for the Greek mythology world. They're
You
just,
gotta spend your
they're just people that turned into animals again. It's Tuesday.
Yeet. Yeah, so I mean, some level of glamour. That's probably what's happening in Halloween Town, but we actually get to see the glamour that time.
Can we make sure Ami spends her alligator
This is Halloween.
Yeah.
It's Halloween. This
It
is
is
Halloween.
Halloween. King Muggy Mug, King Muggy Mug, Mug, King Muggy Mug.
But yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense because otherwise, why is no one talking about like hey, the giant walking duck and dog?
So fun fact, I actually only saw Nightmare Before Christmas when I was like 26.
I've never seen it at all.
God, you have missed out.
Oh, Amy, movie night. We're doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, my only
I'm
Yay!
up for that.
When I return, let's have a movie night.
Okay, but that one's more of like a Christmas or Halloween movie.
There is actually a debate on if it's a Christmas or a Halloween movie.
It's absolutely a Christmas movie.
I would
No
argue it's
question
more of a
about it.
Halloween movie.
It's a Christmas movie.
I've heard the radical theory. It's actually a Thanksgiving movie.
What?
What's
No,
that?
no. We have to unpack this. This is related to Kingdom Hearts.
I don't remember the exact wording of the theory anymore, but it was silly.
I don't think this is a Thanksgiving movie. Because here's the thing. Here's why it's a Christmas movie, right? Because the themes, movies.
No, so here's the real answer. Here's the real answer. It is a Christmas movie told in the aesthetic style of a Halloween movie.
Yeah. The themes. It's about family.
Oh my god!
It's about understanding
I mean,
the meaning of Christmas.
Look, I haven't actually watched the movie, but at least I know the plot that like Jack is fucking bored of Halloween and wants to be a Christmas person instead.
Okay, that is the plot. That is actually
That is the plot.
That is the fucking plot of Wreck-It Ralph.
You know what?
Shut up.
I love Wreck-It Ralph.
I like the first Wreck-It Ralph movie.
I like the second Wreck-It Ralph.
I
Oh my
found the
God.
second movie awful, as bad as the Emoji movie.
Me too.
What? I disagree fervently, but I also like this first movie, so there might be something fundamentally wrong with me.
Okay,
Okay,
look,
so what's the next thing on
hold
our
on.
question?
I have discourse. The reason I hate the Wreck-It Ralph movies because Vanessa going turbo is treated as a good thing when the first movie is all about no, that's bad. Don't go out of your game. That's
What do you mean it's treated as a good thing?
because it's about Vanessa should do what she wants. She wants to race in this edgy slaughterhouse race game. So she should, even though the entire point of the first movie is that you cannot jump into another game or you'll ruin the game.
Oh, you guys want to search for treasure chests before we leave this?
Ooh!
Good finding that treasure chest.
Hey.
I want that. I want it. I want that minion.
Oh,
I
that's a
want it
minion.
too.
No.
I want need on it. Who will get it? Let's find out.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a minion. I just pressed B,
That's
the
one
instinct.
for Fern. That's one for Fern. She got her minion that she needs.
Anyways, next Kingdom Hearts question. I'm going to force you to follow this thing you started.
Okay,
No,
why
guys,
is...
guys, let's go look for other treasure. There's another route that we didn't take.
Okay.
I'm so curious.
Can we?
Look, I have a
Actually,
question
would-
about the Disney villains. Like, in KH1, they seem to wipe out all the Disney villains, so who's the Disney villains in KH2 and KH3?
I mean, in Kingdom Hearts 2, it's mostly Organization 13.
I mean, Disney
They're
villain.
the big villain.
Wait, did they actually kill
Pete from
the
House of
villain?
Mouse?
Oh, never mind. This was just a dead end.
No, I don't think they're dead, but I think they've been, like, put in their place, essentially.
They were put in a box somewhere under the ocean.
No.
Is the plot of Hercules gonna happen again? Except this time it's letting out all. No! House of Villains! House of Villains! Mickey Mouse House of Villains! Yes!
Okay, yes. Hold on. So the House of Mouse is actually not canon to Kingdom Hearts.
Ami, you gotta be able
Oh.
to switch between the
Actu-
islands that you're on.
Actually, can I request a topic change? I think that's about all the Kingdom Hearts I can handle for one night.
Okay,
It's too much.
okay.
It's too much for her.
Okay, so, do you guys want to explain this to me?
There are going to be like little water spouts to other.
Oh god.
There's water spouts to other places. Don't stand on items that are gonna get AoE'd to death.
And if we kill the arms, that's good, right?
Yes, kill the arms.
Okay.
Kill the arms, not the tentacles. They're very different.
Oh no. What's wrong with the tentacle?
Also, I've gone to the wrong place.
They aren't consenticles.
Oh, rat.
Hehe.
Yeah, we all need to go to the same island, by the way.
Oh, well, you guys should follow me then. Or
Ow.
direct us.
Okay, topic change. What do you want to talk about, BB?
How long do we have to fight these arms for?
No, get off the island, get off the island, get off the island.
Off the island, everyone off the island.
Heal me, Roth.
Ow.
You have to get off the island where we
I
are.
died.
Oh no. Roth didn't go to the same island. Oh no, we're all gonna die.
Don't just go to other islands willy-nilly because you do get debuffs.
Okay, so can we just go in a clockwise? Then?
Yes.
Okay, so next time we'll all go clockwise. That seems fine to me.
Shit, I'm stunned.
Uh-oh.
Is this over for me?
How do we save Ami? Okay, Ami went over to this island. We gotta rescue.
I got flung around by the...
Yeah. Uh-oh, what's that gray mean? Stack?
No, that's not a stack marker.
Okay, what does that mean then?
No idea, I don't remember.
Ah, this is so
Where's
weird.
Vivi?
I'm dead.
Uh-oh.
Oh, get off the island.
Oops.
When you see a water tornado, get off the island.
Why can't we attack the tentacles?
Where's Vivi? I'm dead.
So we don't attack the tentacles, we just attack the arms?
I think so.
Like, just the attack all the arms?
Oh my god, I'm dead again.
Ami's dead again.
Oh, this sucks.
You guys didn't stick with me. You guys went your own way, but we
Get off the island.
Okay.
Do you revive me or do I just go back to the start?
Let me try to revive
Off the
you.
island, there's a tentacle here. Unless you guys want to hit the tentacle.
Oh, I can't do a swift res for 30 seconds.
I should let you guys know when the tentacle's about to grab somebody so we can get off.
Well,
I don't know,
I
going
don't
back.
know what we're fighting. I thought we were supposed to be beating up the Kraken this whole time. If we defeat all the tentacles with the Kraken, get beaten up? Oh,
I need off this island.
there was a tornado here. Whoops.
Walk of shame. Waaaah.
I'm dead.
I've got to revive you.
Oh, are we exiting?
We can carry. We can't carry.
I can do my best.
The 2 DPS were like, eh.
Oh my
walk the
god.
shit.
That
Oh,
teleport
fuck.
checkpoint is so far.
Yeah, they left.
Those teleports, you can't, like the tornadoes, you can't stand there.
Okay, that's cool. Can I
I'm
hit this at
returning.
all?
No, we have to beat up the tentacles enough until the Kraken gets brave enough to fight us.
Okay. So we do have to engage with the tentacles. You guys kept leaving when it was.
Because we kept having to run from the tornadoes.
So we're gonna go clockwise this time. As a group.
Whoa.
Oh shit!
Who jumped in already?
Oh, I thought you two were still in here. No!
Amy! No, you can't get in if we're still there.
I thought you two were still in the fight, so I just went in. Ah.
Okay, where's Ami at then? Where'd she go? Clockwise? Like we said?
I ran away.
Oh no. Because we're here now.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, wait, what just happened, Ami? What did you do?
I entered and then I ran away.
Okay, why isn't Vivi in here?
Vivi is.
Oh.
As of now, I have arrived.
Clockwise.
Clockwise.
They seem to have very different ideas of what clockwise means.
You didn't know what clockwise meant?
Rats!
Okay, clockwise.
There's another arm here, but okay.
Well, we just want to get away from the tornado that was on that island.
Yeah, that'll kill us. Like, pretty hardcore.
Clockwise.
There's another arm here.
No, AoE.
Okay, clockwise.
You now move.
E. It's like a water park.
Yeah! It's like water park. Okay, there's temple over here. It's Sunday. As long as we just keep moving. Oh, now I'm being one.
Alright, everyone take the diagonal path. Everyone take the path to get to Fernia.
Yep. Do you think this is the same Kraken we fought in Satasha?
Yes.
It is.
Okay. Let's go out of here. Let's look dangerous. Okay.
Okay, this is going a lot better this time.
Yeah, we're just staying together.
Where
I
are
don't have the
Wait.
Tentacle.
No, we gotta beat it up this time. Come on.
Ow. I got stunned.
Do the tentacle fun. Oh no,
Ah!
I'm fun. We gotta
I
watch
got-
our
Oh, get out of here.
There's
I
a
got-
tornado.
I got stunned. I got wrecked.
That's okay, that's normal. You're gonna get wrecked. Where is it?
You're going to get tentacled.
Here comes the arm. We're gonna beat it up. We're gonna inflict it with our long lasting.
This is such a messy fight.
Yeah, there's a lot of mechanics they tried in Realm Reborn and they just never revisited.
Oh, the other tentacle. Is the tornado here now?
Oh no.
No.
Just left.
Oh, I got grabbed? Oh, I got stunned. Now I got grabbed.
Now you got grabbed. Okay, we gotta go.
Yeah, follow me.
Everyone to this island. Yay. What does that green thing mean?
That means a tornado is going to spawn on you.
Oh no. Get away from
Hey, can we just hit you yet, Kraken?
No.
Oh, tornado.
Yeah, over here. The tentacle should come out, we should just be able to beat it up. Hit it with your long DOT.
backboard.
Like your lightning.
Kingdom Hearts with cars
Wait,
is
that
gonna
was
be
it?
We don't actually fight the Kraken, I remember, because we have to go fight them in Sastasha Heart.
Oh. That makes so much sense.
What a beautiful creature. We're gonna kill it.
You're a ringtail.
That's the story of Monster Hunter.
These creatures are so majestic in nature. We're gonna cut their legs off.
Hey,
What a majestic creature! I must destroy it!
the largest takoyaki in the world. Yum.
Oh, takoyaki.
Oop. Yes, I got the orchestral roll.
Okay, I got my Nanka. So, Ami, if you want to spend your poetics, you have to go to Mordona. I recommend buying accessories of war, so augmented ironworks, bracelets of, and then you pick the one that matches your class.
Ekbark.
How many do I have? Am I near my limit?
I'm not even halfway yet.
I'm not even close to halfway, so Ami just hasn't been spending hers. You could also purchase songs if you felt like it.
Hold on a second, I'll be right back.
Now she puts on her sweet voice.
Don't stop the music, don't stop the music, don't stop the music, don't stop the
Where the fuck am I? This isn't Mardona. Oops.
One more time, maybe?
She doesn't know the Mordona. She doesn't know what a Mordona is.
She has once again forgotten Mordona.
Yes, I did. I even forgot the time we took with it.
Yeah, remember when she forgot the time we took her to Mordona and she kept asking us where Mordona was? I remember that.
I'm gonna push the MSQ a little bit while Amy goes to buy things.
Yeah. I'll just be sitting here doing awesome crafting quests like a genius.
Ekbark.
You still gotta talk to your chat.
Is that a float? The chat? There's no one in chat, but I should be
There's
more
no one
chatty.
in my chat too. Ah.
Sometimes that'll happen. It's
Yeah,
okay.
it's normal. It's normal.
Ah.
I can't believe it's Friday. This week has felt so long.
Yeah, it has.
Anything you're looking forward to doing on the weekend, Vivi?
What?
Anything you're looking forward to do on the weekend?
My work colleague / supervisor is taking me to do some client work this weekend.
Oh, you
Oh,
work in
that's
the
fine.
weekend too?
We've got someone we're gonna have over and play board games with.
Cool.
Coming over?
Well, we're going to the one place, the board game store.
Well, yeah, but I have to do way more cleaning if they're actually coming over.
I mean, I should ask which one they're more comfortable with. I need to check.
Yeah, because you have to help me with all the cleaning.
I know, there's so much to clean.
And I'm going to Macau where I don't have friends.
No, honey.
And your mom's making me wear a watch. I still don't know what that's about.
Probably an active attempt to be evil. Sorry. It just sounds like it.
Yes,
I did not come into this stream with a topic in mind, so I don't know. I didn't know what to talk about.
Me neither. I just kinda planned to just chat. And anyway, let's have another obsession.
Anyone have a
to talk
topic they want to talk about?
I pick Ami. I pick Ami.
Well,
Amy raises her hand. What does he want to say?
Let's see, what can we talk about? Well, not that, that's a bit too dark.
You raise your hand but have nothing in mind, huh?
I'm
yeah.
fine.
Yes.
That'll show up on your report card.
Oh no, not the report card.
We can talk about, how about Final Fantasy?
Oh yeah, Final Fantasy.
we are playing Final Fantasy. We could talk about Final Fantasy.
There's much I can talk about because I've only played 14 and 15 so far.
I'm gonna have to convince you to play FF9.
Ooh.
Honestly, Final Fantasy 15 I consider.
Is there a co-op mod for FF9?
I have a topic in mind.
No, go ahead.
We will talk about which Final Fantasy games Roth needs to play first.
FF9!
Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced, Final Fantasy X. I can't remember which of the earliest Final Fantasies I enjoyed.
My biggest picks for Roth are Final Fantasy VII slash Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy VI, and Final Fantasy IX.
I would have picked those two. I mean, I will also suggest Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, Final Fantasy X is definitely strong recommend.
I'm looking at chat because there is nothing I can add to this conversation.
And okay, so in Final Fantasy X, you play as this arrogant, insufferable douchebag of a sports person who's like so sure of themselves they kind of get owned by the final boss in the very first scene they pop up.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean Tidus?
Titus.
Tidus, no! The seed just says Tidus! I have this TV, you can take it away!
I'm interested. I do not know why. Deciduous says kind
You know what? How about this for a twist? Try to sell me on these Final Fantasy games.
Okay.
Ooh.
So,
You're a merchant trying to get me like, oh, I need to play this game.
Okay. I call Final Fantasy Tactics Advance from my pitch.
didn't you play that already, Roth?
No?
She's never played Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
I mean, I can sell that on the basis that it's a surprisingly mature story for a kids game, and a spin-off kids game.
Okay.
Okay.
I get to sell this one. I get to sell that.
Yeah, you can each of you pick one game and try to sell it.
FF9.
Okay. This is a total shitpost that I'm going for. I'm gonna sell you on Final Fantasy II.
Oh my god! The Skyrim.
I'm gonna start with the lowest numbered Final Fantasy. Vivi, you go first.
Okay, Final Fantasy II came out on the original Nintendo in like the 1980s. It is one of the first RPGs to really feature a storyline as its like main focus center.
You called it a story?
Vivi's talking right now.
So the plot of Final Fantasy II is you play as a group of youths whose home capital gets attacked by the evil empire. You join the rebels and you go to stop them. Along the way, pretty much everyone you meet dies. And it has some impressively amazing stakes in it. And I am going to spoil some of it because the main villain is amazing.
The main villain is...
You kill the main villain, he dies, one of your earlier party members shows up again, but this time they're an enemy. And not because they're mind controlled or anything, but because they actually disagree with you on their ideals. And then as you're fighting your party member, the Emperor shows up again because he is so absurdly powerful that he killed Satan and conquered hell.
That's so wrong.
Oh, wow.
So you have to go down to hell and travel through hell and kill him again.
Okay, that is a very promising. Okay, so on to the
Wait a minute.
next
Maybe
one.
you forgot the best part. The other half
What's
of his soul... The other half of his soul goes to heaven, and he conquers heaven too.
Okay, that's a very... Okay, that'll be hard to beat. Amy, why don't you go next?
FF9 is a huge inspiration to why I made Yukoma.
Oh, is that it?
I mean, there's more. It also has one of the best stories in my opinion. Like, it's it has like that very fancy, bombastic villain vibes. That's also like, how do you explain it? Like, the tragedy of the villain. It might be too spoiler. Okay. But basically, the way I can explain FF9 is that it's a huge story and there's so much to explore, to the point that the game even has a system where you can view events that the main character is not part of just to enrich the story. And then like, there's a lot of lore to it, and it's just it's very fantasy in the like, it really embraces the fantasy genre is how I can explain the world. And like, it also has that one of my favorite tropes in world building is when the two worlds collide and becomes one. And I find that like a super interesting way to explain dungeons in the game, because people are like, oh, why are there like these weird dangerous dungeons that we don't know? Because those dungeons are part of the other world that ended up in the new world.
Okay. That's a pretty good pitch. Kern, yeah, you're last but not least.
Final Fantasy Tactics Advance has one of the best combat systems in all of Final Fantasy. Although I hear that Final Fantasy Tactics has a better combat system. You take the role of a young boy who has a kind of, fascination with Final Fantasy and a very sick brother. And you, along with most of the other residents of your town, are all transported into the world of Final Fantasy, where you join the Adventurers Guild to try and unravel what has happened to you and get back to your original world. At least, that's your original goal. You realize that, this is really spoilery. You become the villain. You are almost objectively the villain through all of that game. Very, very quickly, once you start unraveling the story, you start realizing that every action you take is just going to emotionally destroy all of your former friends. And yet you push on anyways, and continue to crush dreams in your one-sided quest to leave Final Fantasy.
Ooh.
It's basically
Is that accurate? Is that accurate? I believe that's accurate.
I would actually pitch that
That's a
different.
fairly accurate summation of Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced.
I would pitch it differently, but yeah. It's an isekai where you want to actually get out.
It's an isekai where you A, want to escape the fantasy world, and B, because you want to escape the fantasy world, you're going to make all of your friends' lives miserable.
I guess to complete the bit, I should have to pick which one of you gave the best pitch. Let's see. I'm about to ask follow-up questions.
Okay.
So Vivi, how is Final Fantasy II mechanically?
Oh my god.
Mechanically, it is interesting.
Is that what you're going for? Interesting.
I can explain it in a way.
This is Vivi's pitch.
Okay.
Allow me to explain this. So it does not have a traditional experience and leveling system in a Final Fantasy or most Final Fantasy games. The best way I can describe it is it is similar to the leveling system in the Elder Scrolls. The more you use a stat, the stronger it gets. The more you use a weapon, the better you get with it. And that is how you improve your characters.
Turn-based
This
Skyrim.
this is a major sticking point. A lot of people really, really hate it. I don't mind it. I think it works just fine for what it is. It's like they tried it. They experimented with a different leveling system, and a lot of people didn't like it, so they didn't go back to it. Personally, I would say if you're going to try it, get the Steam version that's based on the PSP version, where they did a little bit of rebalancing. I don't think by any means that it is a perfect game, but I find it to be very enjoyable and very easy to replay whenever I pick it up again.
Okay, this is a question for all of you. How long are these games?
Oh no. Okay, so for Final Fantasy 9, if you're just beelining the story, it's not gonna be that long.
Oh, I don't like the qualifier there.
Can I step in with my thing?
Sure.
The length of Final Fantasy Tactics depends on how you personally build the world map. Because you choose the locations of everything in the world.
I did
And
like that.
depending on how you position everything, you could have a game that is about half as short as normal. There is an optimal route for speedrunners to
Or you
set up
can,
their world map.
or you can be funny and place like the Badlands that nobody wants to in the middle of the map.
Oh. So, Vivi?
I think on average, my playthroughs of FF2 tend to be about 20 hours in length.
Final Fantasy 9 is gonna be the longest of these three.
Final Fantasy X is longer than I think any of these on the list. Oh. That game does not end.
So 2, 9, or Tactics Advance? Which one do I think gave the best pitch?
You have more questions you could ask.
I do have more questions I could ask.
Actually, I'm gonna. Oh my god. So when focusing on the main objective, Final Fantasy 9 is about 38 hours long. Oh my god.
So I'm gonna be honest with you, Roth. Part of the reason I am upselling you on this game is because a lot of people really hate it. It's widely considered to be the black sheep of Final Fantasy.
Not
But
me.
I have a long history of defending things people trash on. I love Final Fantasy 15. I love the Scoob movie, even though everyone hated that.
Final Fantasy Tactics clocks in at 40 hours for the main story. That's just how this one reviewer took the route they took. And 97 hours for completionist playthroughs. That's Tactics. Advance clocks in at 47 hours for the main story and 115 hours for completionist playthrough.
Ooh, that actually dinged Tactics Advance in my mind.
Oh.
It again depends on how you approach the game. If you're trying to, because each and every character you can raise into every single job class and make a combination hybrid classes composed of all of their individual elements. So if you only did that for a very small and optimal party, you could be done with the game much faster.
Here's my next question. Describe your favorite NPC in your game.
You mean not? Okay, so in FF,
Not the player character, your favorite NPC.
does the villains count?
The villain counts.
Okay. Vivi, go first.
My favorite NPC is the main villain.
I mean, it's like, I mean, to be fair, it's kind of like the only real character.
I mean, that's not entirely inaccurate, and I'm not going to go against that. The characters are very standard for fantasy. It is very much. It is very much in a lot of ways a kind of standard fantasy story, but at the same time it's like a war fantasy story. And the stakes constantly escalate higher and higher as your small band continues to fail their way upwards.
You know, Vivi, I have something to say about that because I played the Dissidia. Virion, the representative Final Fantasy 2, his actual like character conflict is that he thinks he's a flat character and wants to be more interesting. It's,
Oh my god!
I mean, that's pretty accurate, actually.
It's so hilarious to me that that's his story in Dissidia.
Like, I'm not going to say that this is like the best Final Fantasy game in the series. I'm defending it because it gets a bad rap.
But it's the one you have decided to try to sell to me.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. I'm going to sell this game to you.
I am at least interested in everything I've heard so far, but I still need to pick a winner.
Yeah.
I haven't said who the most interesting.
Yeah, you have, yeah, you.
has-
I don't think Amy has either.
First.
I haven't neither. Anyway, I think I got access to the
Amy, you're
landing.
next.
Oh, okay. So, it's actually hard in FF9 because it's such a character-rich game. they really put a lot of effort into every character that has a name, and even some of the like random NPCs in towns and villages. But if I have to say a favorite, it's obviously Kuja, the like really twinky femboy villain of the game. No, I'm not liking him just for the looks, but he has a very like compelling conflict because it's a conflict about identity basically, where he wants to be more than what he is. He's basically like a villain who fights the world, but he wants his own mark into the world, and he hates how limited he is because of what he is.
Okay, Fernia?
Okay. So mine is going to be a little bit of spoilers.
You've all been doing a little bit of spoilers, so I think
I
it's
don't
fine.
remember this character's name, and I could actually use some help. Who was
March?
the brother's name?
Oh.
Yeah, March, thank you. I thought it was March that for a moment. So,
No, the brother's
I
name Donald.
honestly- Wait, the brother's name's Donald?
Donald, not Donald. Donnell.
Donnell.
The wheelchair boy,
I
yeah, it's
don't-
Donnell.
Is it Donald? Yeah, Donald. Right. March is the main character. March is the main character you need to get renamed. Donald is the villain. I find the villain's story in Final Fantasy Tactics Advance soul crushing. And it makes you really empathize with the villain. Honestly, it's hard because they're all kids, and Epic Tactics Advance, the story's not very good. No, the story's good in parts. It's just not as good as it could be because they're kids and they're not old enough to have real character richness to them.
Mm-hmm.
They're kids, so I can't like punch them in the face.
Yeah, but Dono is like you weep for him as you're doing your villain playthrough.
Yeah.
This is someone who's gotten their butt kicked by reality. And you're here to ruin their life further.
Yeah, basically.
Is it really
Yeah, pretty much.
is it really a spoiler to explain why? Because kinda know his condition from the first 5 minutes of the game. And why the fantasy.
I know he's in a wheelchair, but what's his condition? Does he have polio?
Oh,
He has unexplainable dying child disease.
no, it's just I don't
He
think
has,
he's terminally
he
ill.
has wheelchair disease.
But just when you can kind of predict it, wheelchair boy isekai'd into the other world. What do you think happens to his legs? It's fixed, and he doesn't want to give this up.
And then the brother is like, I am putting you back in that wheelchair or so help me.
Yeah.
It is as bad as that, yeah. You were the villain!
I mean, Roth, you always wanted to play a game where you're the villain. Time to put the boy back to his wheelchair.
It's like,
The real?
you're like, I'm gonna break those legs if you don't sit in that chair.
He's not the only one you crushed the dreams of, but I honestly, I was, I wanted to side with him so badly. Like, his motivations are so clear.
Yeah, I don't
Oh my
think
gosh.
if the game intended for March to be the hero, they did a bad job at it.
Such a bad job!
Okay, before I make my choice, do you have any closing remarks in favor of your game?
Well, Final Fantasy IX is considered the magnum opus of Final Fantasy. That's by a lot of fans.
Okay, empathy?
Hey, Labyrinth of the Ancients, accessible.
No, I thought you were done.
No.
It's not.
Yeah, we were still talking about our stuff, weren't we? I'm confused.
I'm out of questions. So I was
No,
asking.
we're all giving our closing remarks.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying
closing
that.
remarks.
Just saying that I cannot access the labyrinth.
Yay, we can access the labyrinth. So what are your closing remarks, Phoebe?
Final
No,
Fantasy.
did Amy finish her closing remarks? No, Vivi goes first. Vivi goes first.
Final Fantasy II is by no means a perfect game. It's a fairly simple game, but keep an open mind, and you might enjoy it.
Okay. Amy?
Final Fantasy IX is considered the magnum opus of Final Fantasy by many fans, and it's one of the games that, Roth, I'm also not very good at my emotions in games because, like in Final Fantasy XIV, I barely understood the story. I couldn't connect to anyone. Final Fantasy IX is one of the games I actually connected to. And when I finished it, I just remained there stunned.
Okay. Hermia.
Final Fantasy Tactics Advance not only has some of the best mechanics of any Final Fantasy game, it also is one of the few Final Fantasy games to make me cry consistently. For a lot of different reasons. I got incredibly attached to that world.
The mic is not picking you up at all.
That's fine.
I think she's picked up in mine, so there's that.
Yeah, they can hear me just fine over Amias.
Okay.
Oh, hello, Stripe. Hi, how are you?
I think the winner here is 9.
Thank you, Stripe. Yay!
But I am interested in all the games I have heard about today.
Yay!
Alright. Excellent.
Bonus round. Amy has to sell me on Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I could just do on Final Fantasy VII all day long.
Oh, me too. Baby, let's do it together.
I haven't played that, so I'm stepping out of this one.
Okay, so...
Okay.
Okay, but before we begin, I have to say that the story of Remake may be confusing if you never played the original 7.
Amy, I know exactly how to pitch this game to Roth.
Oh?
Okay, so you're playing as an eco-terrorist organization that is fighting against a multi-million-dollar electric company.
Yeah,
It's sucking the life out of the planet and oppressing millions of people for their own profits.
Yeah! The first mission, you blow up a nuclear reactor.
Well, but nuclear reactor's actually good.
Well,
No,
this is an evil nuclear reactor.
It's more accurate. It's more accurate to say that it's an oil refinery.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah. What else? Oh yeah, you also play an edgelord because, okay, hot take, Cloud is an edgelord because, for plot reasons, he's trying to act more badass than he actually is.
And then he gets dressed up like a girl.
And that's another part that will sell you to it. Anyway, thank you for dropping by, Stripe. We're having fun talking about Final Fantasy. Sorry, baby. Somebody was in my chat.
The main character, Cloud, is an ex-special forces soldier who wields a gigantic sword in battle, and he is an absolute dork. And it's amazing. He is such a dork.
Yeah, and
in the remake, they play up his dorkiness even more, and it's great.
Yeah, and okay, so there's a funny trivia because the Buster Sword is so iconic to Final Fantasy VII that it's like in all of the promo artwork, but in the original 7, you'll get a better sword, so you'll like instantly bench the Buster Sword and never see it again.
Yes, the Buster Sword is your starting weapon.
At least from what I heard in Remake, if you dedicate yourself enough to the Buster Sword, it can actually compete in the end game.
Yep. That's correct.
Okay. So 2, 9, 7 Tactics Advance.
Oh my god.
Wow, I got all the way at the bottom, huh?
What?
I think it's because
that's not an ordered list.
Oh, okay.
That's literally just like the number order.
And you have no number.
You're numberless.
One more pitch for 7.
That's what happens when you take away the numbers. You become a numberless.
One more pitch for character in it that is basically me.
Tifa?
No, Aerith.
Oh, alright.
Oh, but wait, Aerith dies. Spoilers for like a 24-year-old game.
Funnily
Yes.
enough, I'm gonna say this. Aerith being killed by Sephiroth is
Deserves
kinda...
it because
No.
he's kind of.
No. Okay, it's a bit of a meta sense. Because Aerith's death was so shocking and became so well known, it covered up the real plot twist of FF7 in my opinion.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's true.
I think Vivi knows what I'm talking about.
She deserves it because she died like someone who dies super easily.
Well, here's the thing. She's not dead. Cal actually kills her. Dead bodies float.
Wait, what?
Dead bodies
There's a
float,
theory of
unconscious
that.
bodies sink.
Yeah.
Wait,
She was alive.
wait,
She was alive.
wait,
The theory was she was...
wait.
The theory was like she was paralyzed.
Yeah, because dead bodies float.
Yeah, so when Cloud put her in the water, her body was struggling to like float up, but because she's paralyzed, she can't, so just kept sinking.
Oh no, this is the side I'm happy to sketch.
Oh, hello Ruby, how are you? Thank you for dropping by.
Hi, Ruby.
Okay, what else in 7? Oh, you know what's the funniest part? FF7 did so...
Going forward if you guys have spent everything.
I'm almost on Leviathan, by the way.
Awesome.
Okay, so I'm gonna say something else about Aerith. That's not spoiler, but it's a game mechanic that's funny to me because Aerith dying is kind of bold because she has
Oh,
no...
we have to do Tamtara. We have to do Tamtara hard.
Yeah, so Aerith dying...
Not whatever. Corpse Grove?
What you up
Yeah,
to?
we still
Oh,
have to do
we're
Corpse
playing...
Grove,
We're gonna do dungeons and we're just kind of talking about Final Fantasy Ruby.
Oh no.
I'm glad
Oh
you're
no,
okay,
this test
thank
is
you.
full again.
They've
Oh,
been
no.
trying to sell me on Final Fantasy 2, 7, 9, and Tactics Advance.
Who filled the chest up with stuff?
Eh.
Who did it? It was you?
Yeah, I dump
It
all
was
my...
you who did it?
Yeah, whenever I have excess items, I dump it in the company chest.
Okay, that's fine. That actually works out really well for us.
Okay, so anyway, back to my Aerith talk. So,
So what's with 10?
oh, okay, 10. Okay, so 10 is part of the reason people want newcomers to start with 10 is because it's kind of a balance between classic and modern Final Fantasy. The 10 is the story is actually it's one of those yeah, thank you Ruby. It's actually one of those stories where the story affects how the game is kind of played, but I don't know how to explain it without being a spoiler. But basically, the plot is Yuna is a summoner, and summoners summoners are the only people who can beat the evil giant space whale called Sin. Sin is like an apocalyptic monster that is destroying everything, and in particular, for some reason, really hates technology. And whenever civilization gets too advanced technologically, it just kind of blows it up. So,
For some reason, quote unquote.
yeah. So,
As if it wasn't an asshole before that.
so summoners have to kill Sin, but it's not permanent. They will kill Sin, there will be an era of peace, but then Sin will return. So creating another cycle.
Sin's like, I didn't hear a bell.
Yeah. Sin. So yeah, you're all going to try to kill Sin, and basically Yuna needs to do her pilgrimage to get all the summons, and you and the rest of the party are her bodyguards basically. And then shenanigans happen. Big plot twist. I don't know how to explain it. Mechanically, it's actually kind of interesting. Characters were... Yes?
I think the best way I can describe Final Fantasy X is through its theme, which is religion bad, faith good.
Oh yeah, that's also...
That is true. Isn't it also technology bad?
Not really.
I mean, like initially,
Sort
I
of.
don't think it sticks that way because like, is it even true? It's been a while since I touched FX. I don't think Sin's actually summoned by technology. I think that's just like a lie that's spread.
Oh my
Yes.
god, I'm so tempted to spoil. But anyway, so yeah, mechanically, yes.
I am going, gals. I'm going to go use the bathroom. I will be back in a bit.
Okie dokie. Okay, so mechanically, FF10 is kind of interesting in that characters are a bit of a rock paper scissors when it comes to enemies. Where if you see an enemy that's fast, use Tidus. Flying enemy, Waaaah. Hard enemy, Auron. Blah blah blah. The thing is though, in any battle, you can swap out your party members anytime for free. So it's basically like you rotate your party members depending on the situation and use their appropriate skills. Ugh.
I am getting pretty tired at this point. I did not sleep that well last night.
Okay, so
Already?
well, let's
We've
wait
been
for
going for an
Vivi.
hour and a half.
Uh,
We got so many dungeons.
we can
I'm kidding.
well, let's see if Vivi wants to do one more dungeon. Also, I got new
I
gear.
do want to keep going.
Yeah, let's just take it easy. Don't strain yourself too hard. Also, I got
Yeah,
some.
if you have to pause, you can pause.
I got
I
some
can keep
new.
going.
I got some new armor, by the way. I think I used the right currency. Is it that looks like a chocolate bar with a red stripe on it?
Yes, basically.
Okay, then I bought some new black mage gear. I miss my tooth, but it also looks pretty cool. The one I'm wearing right
You
now.
you can literally turn it into a
Yeah, I can
display gear.
I can do that, but I don't wanna do it yet. So yeah, that's our Final Fantasy pitch. 10 it's not my favorite, but it's also one of the games I 100%. Well, mostly it was my sister who did it, but I have a lot of I'm very familiar with it because it was one of the 6 games I had on the PS2, so I had to keep playing it. I have to make the most of it.
Yeah. I think it's just a good game on its own.
It is a good game on its own. It actually broke the sales for the PS2.
Really? I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah, and you know, it's surprisingly like the graphics are surprisingly good even though it came out in 2000. Like compared to other PS2 games that came out at the same time. Oh, Roth might like the opening cinematic of 10. I'm gonna link it to her.
I cannot watch it right now, but I will take that in mind.
Okay. YouTube.
Yeah, I'll stay up for now. We have dungeons to do.
FFX.
Stop, you can stop.
I am back.
Hi,
Hey,
Vivi.
baby.
Don't let me bully you into this.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, how you?
I'm bullying you. Bully.
Yeah, we have Tantara Deepcraft Heart to do.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Yay. Oh shit. I'm just gonna link this quickly to Roth so she can watch it after stream. But yeah, Vivi, do you agree with me that the opening cinematic of F10 goes hard?
Of what?
The opening cinematic, the Blitzball tournament?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Oh, Tamtara! Wow.
This is the hard version.
We're going hard tonight.
Yeah. I ate all my snacks.
Serious hard?
We might not. I am kind of nearing my limit.
The Tamtala Deep Crowd.
Oh my god, it's the same map.
I did not sleep a ton last night.
I slept too much. Meanwhile.
There.
So, Lara Croft from Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Sure.
She steals, like, everything.
Yes, archaeology is basically theft.
Archaeology not
that's
local.
That's
It's
bad
like-
archaeology.
But bad archaeology is that, yeah. Like, because there is actually, like, research to be done. It's just the British Museum, which she explicitly is basically doing that. She's bringing the archaeological artifacts home to her mansion, I might add. She has a mansion.
Oh, that's actually a problem that I heard, that there's a lot of missing African artifacts that are just wasting away in rich people's homes because they stole, their ancestors stole it and then they not claim ownership of it.
Yeah, it's bad. Right, but she's called the Tomb Raider. She raids Tomb sites, so
Which is not a good thing. It is not a good thing to raid tombs.
Hey, remember
a little bit.
Huh?
So a little bit off topic, but I want to talk about a cool thing that happened at work today.
Okay.
So I work as gardener at a pretty old farm, and today it was very rainy, so we went exploring in some of the old buildings. And in one of the buildings, there was a big table with a research room, and they were doing a bunch of it looked like they were doing a bunch of research into old photos and documents that were left around the property. And I got to sift through and read a bunch of the old documents and see the old photos.
Oh, cool.
It was cool.
I'm jealous. I want a job like that.
Some of them were from like the 1930s.
Historically, whenever I've gotten to read old documents, it's just been about dead cats, so that sounds really cool.
I like
Tiffany,
history.
by the way, a friend of mine showed me what was it? It was a Norse herbology book that they got up in the city nearby. And when I saw that, I was immediately thinking, like, that is something you would love.
I would. I probably would.
I like history too.
I do enjoy history.
Pulling. Big pulls. Oh, this is actually going to be a really big pull. Maybe a problematically big pull.
Oh no.
Sorry, everybody. Reprisal.
By the way, Fernie, I don't know if you know this, but arm's length is a damage mitigation as well.
It does damage mitigation? I thought this is
Heck, boy.
mitigation.
They're talking about tank tactics.
So when enemies hit you while you have arm's length up, it puts a slow on them.
Oh, I'm gonna have to change the position of it on my hotkeys then. Because I never use arm's length as I'm playing.
Yep, that's just a pro tip.
Heck boy.
Yeah, this might have been a little bit of a big pull.
It's okay.
But there's so much shit in this
Survived it
city.
pretty well. Thanks to your wonderful healing. So I really am just inflicting them with slow every time they hit me.
Alrighty.
Are you guys reading these cute little books?
Yeah.
Around?
Check out my new Black Mage
I want us
outfit.
to be together forever. You first said these words to me years ago, and you said them to me again tonight. I'm so happy to be with
Oh
you.
no, boss room.
Oh no, Lambian!
Yeah, I'll be going to sleep after this dungeon. I need to catch up on sleep.
Okay.
That's fair.
I'm gonna start packing up for the trip.
So, if you guys were paying attention to the story of this dungeon's all about
Ads.
yeah, I'm gonna
Don't kill the ads, actually.
Oh, don't kill the ads. I remember now.
Oh,
Yeah, so the ads are all gonna chase one person who has to run.
okay.
Oh, is it me?
What?
Oh
Yeah, it's been you. You have to run so you're not on top of us, right?
Yeah, we can't be in that circle, but we want to drag the best men into that circle.
Okay. We will remember that for next time we run that.
Because the best men will absorb some of the damage.
It's like a reverse stack marker.
Like, yeah, like now there's a bunch of best men and everything.
And they're all just gonna target one.
Oh, they're running after me right now. So I want to drag them into Amy's little circle here.
why do I have the circle? Hello.
There
Oh,
we go.
that is
All
fun.
up and up. You just got the circle because whatever. Who knows?
Blair! Boom.
Okay, so was she alive, or can someone explain that to me?
She was undead.
I thought so. Yeah, the undead.
We actually have to clear the crypts.
Because, like, I'm positive they still have personalities and stuff because of the... I mean, okay, so... I'm getting a little off track, but there's a character who got hit by the meteor, who took a nap in their grave and crawled out. And it's confirmed they're not a zombie, but the way in which it's confirmed is very much, are they undead? They're not a zombie, which is very suspect. Are the undead just like regular folks?
They're just vibing.
Are they just vibing? Are we the bullies coming along and like ruining their day?
All I'm saying is the undead are passing the vibe check.
I know we're kind of the villains. For being the heroes of light, I mean. We do a lot of necessary evil type junk.
We slay a lot of people who probably don't deserve it.
Yeah, every time we walk into the Beastlands, it's just a massacre. That seems pretty
Hey, this way.
Which the way first,
Where's
yeah.
that go?
We have to cleanse the coffins.
Okay.
Clean the coffee. Hey, Danny, on the job.
I am stuck in this pit. A meaningless pile of musical stuff. I have nothing to say. Except the things which I'll be anyway. Stop it from paralyzing you guys. Someone got hit with darkness. Darkness.
It's still
Darkness?
alive.
No,
But
Aaron.
why not? But why not light?
You're the one who said no more Kingdom Hearts talk.
That's fair.
Hmm. But there's some
Okay,
obscure
so she's trying to
RPGs.
find a body for her husband.
You know, we can talk about obscure RPGs that you could sell to us.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I'm asking you because I don't know enough.
You don't know enough RPGs?
Nope.
I haven't played a ton of obscure RPGs.
I played a ton of obscure RPGs. You know what's obscure RPG I'm into right now? Lunacid. Lunacid was really
Well, yeah, one of my friends gifted me that for my birthday.
I played Lunacid with the hardest class, and I really enjoyed it.
I still haven't played it. I feel kind of bad,
I
actually.
started
Oh my
out
God.
with the person
Amber-
that has no skills.
Amber gifted me that Digimon game and I still haven't played it.
Amber's a good friend.
She
I
is.
haven't really gotten into that Digimon game as much as I hoped I would.
Me too. I thought I would be more into it.
Cyber Sleuth?
I think I like Cyber Sleuth more.
Cyber Sleuth has been super fun. I just can't play it on the Switch, so it's like hard to get myself to do stuff with that.
You can't play it on the Steam Deck?
No, it's not a Steam Deck compatible game. Don't know why it's not compatible.
Or what did Proton DB say?
It has to do with how it interacts with controllers or something like that.
Weird.
I want the Steam Deck, but it's so hecking expensive.
I have played more on the Steam Deck than I have in a while, not counting Final Fantasy.
The Steam Deck makes you no, not Earth.
Can you play Final Fantasy on Steam Deck?
You can, it's not easy to set up though.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little bit. It's a little bit different. Hi,
Lalafell! Wah!
no. Stop. We have to save Kyle, everybody. Do whatever you can to keep Kyle safe.
You have to run into those dark orbs, by the way.
Oh, I have to run into these.
No, we have to.
Is that to save Kyle? Can we
Yes.
save Kyle?
It's to save Pio. If he takes too much damage, we actually wipe.
I'll try to keep my eyes
Am I
out for
supposed to
them.
be inside of the...
No, you're not supposed to stand in puddles.
Okay.
Amy, can you run into those orbs? Go be a war puppy.
Yay! Oh, they're closing in on him.
I got this boss, okay?
I think
Amy,
damage
maybe a
from
bit
that.
excessive.
As long as we keep Kyle safe, I'll be happy.
There's a lot of RPGs I want to play, but I just can't find the time. Actually, I want to play that Symphony of War game, but the art style.
Should I be the one actually going around and grabbing these, do you think?
You.
Ow!
Heck boy.
The return to the start of the dungeon.
Yeah, this is almost done.
It's not worth the debuff right now.
Fair.
Ah, here you go, Kyle. You've been saved! Yay! Poyo, poyo!
Boyo, boyo.
Yeah, this is definitely my last dungeon tonight.
Shit!
Ah!
Hold something too early before I got there?
Not intentionally. I teleported later than I was expecting to.
It's okay, I saved the day.
Thank you.
Man, these are some lungs. Gotta say.
Very long.
There's spare. There's spare lungs.
Spare. Ooh, treasure coffer.
Oh no, did we get an invitation?
We did not get an invitation. We are wedding crashing right now.
Oh, we're wedding crashing. No, I'm pretty sure we got an invitation.
We storm in and we shout "I object" all dramatic like.
I object to this wedding. It should be between the four of us.
Aww.
I'd marry you, Amy. But I am already married to Pernia.
Yeah.
And you are not allowed to marry multiple people here.
Yeah, the laws are anti-Mormon, and for some reason we have to deal with a lot of fake anti-Mormon.
That's okay. Just marry me in the game then.
You can't marry more than...
You can only marry one person in the game too.
Which is very much Japan showing their insecurities. I feel like a lot of Japan's social problems would be solved by polyamorous relationships. So.
Well, no, because the main problem is that there's no time. Like, you're expected to commit so much time to work. Like, where is the time to
That's what I
form?
was saying. Once you have enough people in a household working, the finances become a lot better.
But then you have no time for romance.
Okay.
The problems in Japan run very deep.
Yeah, they run deep. I am not smart enough to talk on most of them.
Capitalism is their god.
Yeah, basically.
I did actually have a class focused on human communication, and for my senior project, I was doing a research paper about how the culture influences how tabletop role-playing games are played and perceived over there.
Heck,
Cool.
Yo! It's time to summon the boss.
Yay!
Let's tend to...
And that's actually something I would talk about at some point, because it was a very interesting research paper to me.
Wedding time!
I'm coffee.
That's, you've clearly failed.
Oh my
She has
god.
gone off the deep
Yeah,
end.
she is. She
Certified
is
monster
gone.
fucker.
Oh, I hate that smile. I hate that smile.
I love that. Okay, so what do I have to do here? What's
I don't remember. Let's just roll with it.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get the head killed first. I feel like that would be the funniest thing to do.
You literally can't target the person, so. I think this is like the last one where we have to protect them. Oh fuck!
Those aren't real.
Yeah, they do real damage. I guarantee you that.
To be fair, how would you do if the love of your life died?
Yeah, I wouldn't do much better.
What? We gotta stop the groom to bees from reaching the groom?
Yeah, stop the groom to bees.
Okay, everyone. Come off the groom to bees.
I'm trying.
Do it. Is it okay that I'm leaving the boss alone like that?
I mean, they're still targeting you, so whatever. But yeah, stop the groom to bees. I know that's the mechanic.
Okay, Roth and I will, I guess, handle this side of the groom to bees if you guys can handle that other side.
Owie! I got hit by
That
something.
hurt.
Room-wide AoE.
Yeah, she doesn't do AoEs ever. Oh, I thought you were talking about Roth. Never mind.
But yeah, if she had gotten her groom to bees on her, that AoE would have been worse.
Let's get rid of them. What's coming out every day?
Where the fuck are the greens?
Over here.
Go, just do the side marker. They should instantly show up on your NAV list.
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm the bees clearly.
Nope. Get towards the center,
I get towards the center.
because she's about to do an AoE.
What's the why is the first AoE?
She does an AoE after the groom to bee stage.
Oh.
And the groom to bees power up her AoE, so I was trying to get everyone in so I can heal you all. Oop!
Oh shit, that hit me.
Ami got hit by a train.
Let's cast some flare!
How radical.
It's almost done.
Amy, let it break.
Never mind, it's dead.
Vivi, which is stronger? The Black Mage limit break or the Archer limit break?
It used to be that the Black Mage one was stronger, but that is no longer the case as of the most recent patch.
Oh.
Oh, she's dead.
She died like the villain in Up.
Nah, I don't think she's dead. I don't believe even for a moment that she's actually dead. She's gonna come back in some later Con.
Alright, yeah, everyone, thank you for coming. I am... Oh, we don't even cheer, we're just like,
Ah, we could not celebrate her death. Why?
It's such a waste of life. Such a waste.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Devastation was not my intention.
Hey.
I'm going to start my end of stream stuff.
Thank you so much
Me
for
too.
inviting all of us.
Of course, we will do this again soon. Let me return and do my wrap-up stuff.
Thank you for streaming with me before I leave for my trip.
Of course, Amy, I love you.
Hey,
However, now, everyone, the stream is about to end, so I want to thank my patrons, including my advisors, which currently is Amy.
Hey,
I am going to go find someone to raid.
I'm gonna raid them.
They can still hear you before you people say anything. Let's see. Who am I raiding? Oh, I know who we'll raid.
Ooh.
We will raid Lilac Snow VT.
Hey, that's the last one we raided. I'm raiding her too.
She is playing Doki Doki Literature Club, so make sure to ask her how she's doing.
I hope you
And
have the
everyone-
right moment when the door opens.
I hope all of you have had a wonderful time here. Goodbye!
It's been
Bye-bye.
a good time. Bye, everyone.